Researchers just found that entrepreneurship is not inherited but taught. In a study published in the Journal of Business Venturing, researchers surveyed the children of business owners to learn more about their entrepreneurial traits. The result, according to the journal, across all measures, the children of entrepreneurs with high aptitude scores were more likely to engage in entrepreneurial activities than those with lower aptitude scores. In this video, we are going to talk about how entrepreneurs are not born, but they are made. Also, we'll share different ways people can learn to be an entrepreneur. The first way is by learning from failures. Entrepreneurs who have failed before are more likely to succeed in the future because they have learned from their mistakes and will try to avoid them again. The second way is by observing others. Entrepreneurs often learn from other entrepreneurs and can try to emulate what they do or how they handle certain situations, which could help them with their own entrepreneurship ventures in the future. The third way is by being a generalist rather than a specialist. Entrepreneurship is not just for engineers or people who have a specific degree background. It's for anyone who has a passion for something and wants to make an impact. But what if you can make it work? You know it's hard. Have you heard these? These are myths that we've told ourselves or have been told. There are 3 major myths that we will talk about, so stay to the end of the video. Myth number 1 is to be an entrepreneur, you must have a good idea for a business. This is not true. Entrepreneurship is about taking the risks and doing the hard work necessary to turn a dream into reality. It's about being persistent, resourceful, and resilient. It's about creativity and problem solving. In reality, some of the best businesses to start are those that solve problems that we experience as people living in this world. The best businesses are those that solve problems. These can be problems in our daily lives or in the world around us. The best example of this is the toilet paper business. It's a problem because people always need to buy it, and it's costly when they do. A better example is glamour shots. People are always looking for ways to make themselves look better for whatever reason. But with this, they can take pictures of themselves in front of a camera that can be edited to make them look more glamorous. We still need to address the decisions that lead to pursuing entrepreneurship. Or in other words, what leads someone to pursue entrepreneurship. The factors that influence young people's decision-making to become an entrepreneur are numerous. One of the most important factors is education. A recent study found that many high school students are interested in entrepreneurship, but they don't have the skill set to do so. This is why it's important for schools to teach entrepreneurship as a skill, not just a career. Another factor that influences kids' decision-making is their social environment. For example, if they have parents who are entrepreneurs or mentors who are entrepreneurs, then they're more likely to want to become an entrepreneur themselves. So what can you do if you're a parent and want to encourage your child to be an entrepreneur? Parents can encourage their children to become entrepreneurs by giving them the opportunity to learn about entrepreneurship. They can also do things like taking their kids on field trips to meet successful entrepreneurs or hosting a dinner party where they invite entrepreneurs over. Time to get those lemonade stands out. This leads us to myth number 2, which is entrepreneurs are born that way. It is a common misconception that entrepreneurs are born that way. In reality, they are made. Entrepreneurship is a skill that can be learned and perfected with practice. There is no gene for creativity, innovation, or vision. These skills can be learned and honed over time. Every successful entrepreneur has faced fear, self-doubt, and many other challenges on their path. So if you're looking to become an entrepreneur yourself, don't be fooled into believing that you need to be born with the skills necessary for successful entrepreneurship. All successful entrepreneurs share the same 4 traits. They take risks and invest their time and money to create something new. But what separates successful entrepreneurs from those who fail? The 4 traits that all successful entrepreneurs have in common are they know their strengths and weaknesses. They have a clear vision for their business. They're resilient and persistent. They're always looking for ways to improve. This leads us to the last myth, which is it's easier to go out on your own than find a new job. It's easy to believe this myth because it's so common. But in reality, it's not that simple. It takes a lot of time and effort to start a new career, and it can be hard to find the right fit for you. Many people believe that when they're in need of a career change, it is easier to go out on their own rather than try and find another job. This may be true for some people, but not everyone has the skills or experience needed for this kind of change. The truth is that starting your own business requires more time and effort than finding another position through traditional methods such as networking or submitting applications online. It can also be difficult for recent graduates looking to enter the workforce to find an internship, which is why entrepreneurship offers a promising way of gaining experience. Entrepreneurship is a skill, not a personality type. Entrepreneurship is not always about being an extrovert or being the most social person in the room. It's about taking calculated risks and doing things differently, and most of all, solving problems. Thanks for watching, and as always, please subscribe.